Everyone knows the story. You were in there, and the guy's like, "You're from that internet show, right?" For me, it was my first time out in DC. Was it yours?
Yeah, it's my first time ever on the East Coast.
So we were, you know, typical tourists looking out the taxi cab window like, oh, look at that, look at the monument.
Washington Monument.
But as soon as we got to the convention center, it was massive.
This was my first convention. What I was most excited about was meeting the YouTube personality.
I had met Billy and Jay before at Portland, and they're just awesome dudes. But first time meeting Melvor.
Melvor's awesome.
He's hilarious. So what's it like being the Game Chasers cameraman?
It's a royal pain in the neck, actually. It's a lot smellier, you know, so you don't get that on video, but in life, the gas fumes that come out of Jay will make you nauseous. And him, it's the other end of the spectrum. It's absolutely disgusting working with these two. Jay likes to run his mouth a lot, but I'm used to that because he's my brother, so I can tune him out. I can't tune out the smell of Billy though. Billy, it just kind of emanates out of him.
The biggest part of MAGFest for us was the arcades.
Yeah.
There's like 100 machines, this huge open room, more like a warehouse.
I've never seen that many arcades in one place ever.
Me either. And we were recognized by Cameron and Travis, and these guys had messaged us on our Facebook page for Arcade Impossible, asking if they could do a podcast while we were at MAGFest.
Yeah.
So we went ahead and went to the room to record the podcast. And
yeah, Fandroids is the name of the podcast, so check it out. But I filmed the whole podcast.
Speaking of your first episode, I rewatched it the other day, and then I noticed the giant painting of you and your cat. Which is the greatest thing.
With Frodo.
Your cat's name is Frodo?
Yeah.
Gregg's a pretty good arcade player, if you haven't noticed. So I put him to the test. All those different machines, I was like, come on, dude, you gotta set a score.
And I played him.
So one of the highlights of the trip to MAGFest was the James Rolfe Anger Video Game Nerd panel. We were both looking forward to that.
And big fans.
What was your thoughts on the panel?
I was just happy to see it, you know.
Yeah.
But vintage kept cracking me up, dude.
Every time James Rolfe was like, vintage next to me was rolling.
He was dying. It was so funny.
That made me laugh harder.
Hey, Gregg. Yeah. I like your fuzzy microphone. This mic? How did you know I was fuzzy?
The humor them two have.
No, Chris. I am your father.
No, that's not true.
Ow! Why would you hit me?
Are you crying?
You're crying.
We did a lot of gaming stuff. It was time to check out some of the music portion.
I love music. I love to
DJ?
DJ, I love to lose myself in the beat. I don't really care for lyrics. Jean-Claude Van Damme, kickboxer.
Check this out.
All in all, amazing trip.
Hold on. MAGFest 11 2013's got to come to an end. It was bittersweet. It was a lot of fun. You mimicking my So we had to leave MAGFest in the Gaylord National Convention Center. And it was bittersweet. I know you had a hard time leaving the arcade. I did.
It was so hard. So MAGFest 11 was just amazing. All the people that we met, great time. We didn't mention in the video, that's just because we think about you too much to even bring it up.
Yeah.
But I can't wait for next year, and I'm gonna be at Portland this year. I think that's the next one because that was so good last year.